Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another office tour. Today, we're in Hong Kong at Threezero's offices. I'm really excited to see what they have in store for us today, and the gentleman who's going to be walking us through the offices is a very familiar face if you've seen the Threezero booth tour from ACGHK. It's none other than Kenneth himself. Kenneth,
What's up, Justin?
hello, sir.
Long time no see.
This is the main entrance, very grand, huge Threezero lit up sign. Love that. Can you tell the folks at home how many people have walked through the office? Do you have visitors here very often? And what do you guys do here in this main foyer area?
For example, if we have some kinds of like business partners and stuff, we'll invite them to our office to have a meeting and stuff.
Nice. And you said that sometimes you ship stuff here for events, prototypes and whatnot. They come
For
out
a prototype,
the main area.
everything is going to stack on here for the boxes.
Yep.
So
And then gets ready for the conventions, shipped
get
off,
ready
displayed.
off.
Walking down this main hallway area, Kenneth, first of all, very impressive.
Thank you so
The
much.
displays look great, and you've got a really good mix of products here, ranging from massive premium scale 3A transformers to the smaller DLX scale Iron Man figures
And DX as well.
everything in between.
Everything.
MDLX is one of my new favorite lines from Threezero. And I see that you're planning on continuing that, keeping it going. We've seen a few things that you're working on, and
Yes.
I can't wait. Because you have all the stuff in close proximity, you can, when you're walking through, you can appreciate the evolution of how far Threezero has come from some of the older products to some of the newer products, engineering, detail, etc.
It's like an evolution.
An evolution, if you will. The next display, we have some anime stuff.
Yes.
You were telling us earlier that Full Metal Alchemist is your favorite anime.
Favorite anime of all time. One Punch Man as well. It's really funny.
Netflix Ultraman, though, you all have gone really hard on this line,
Yes.
releasing a bunch of different suits, ranging from Ace to Shinjiro, and you've done different variants of those armors.
So in the future, we have some Marie, C-type, and Jack as well, hopefully, in development.
That we saw at ACGHK.
Yes. Hopefully, we can get it out soon.
I'm a big fan of Game of Thrones, Kenneth, and seeing Robb Stark and a new version of Jon Snow here, I'm really excited for the future of Game of Thrones, potentially. If these are on display in the main office, maybe in the future that's something that we'll see from Threezero.
Maybe we will see.
Maybe. And I do like that you're using display bases here.
Oh yes, because maybe these kind of prototypes and maybe be fragile, so sometimes we have to use these display bases.
If you wanted to throw those display bases in the box, that would be nice. Maybe.
We'll talk about it. We'll talk about it.
You also have a bunch of different properties up the top. Walking Dead, Better Call Saul, Breaking Bad,
G.I. Joe as well.
G.I. Joe. Has that particular version of Snake Eyes been announced? I don't think so.
I don't think that's being announced. We just make it here.
That's really cool.
Yes.
More armored up than the standard one. Also Red Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. In the last cabinet, Kenneth, we've got some long since sold out product with real steel. Really enjoy that movie, and these figures look fantastic.
We should have continued this line, but we don't have the chance.
The license, maybe.
Maybe.
These were some of your finest, largest scale bots, especially the light up on Noisy Boy. Seeing those on his arms, the little LED screens, fantastic. We also have some Fallout stuff, many different versions of the power armor. Have you released all of these versions?
I think we have released every single one of them. For the watches from Clutter, for Lifetime Achievement, for the one who founded Threezero, our founder, Mr. Wong. So we have some from Toy Show, HKMOS awards as well. Our figures were appreciated by Nikes and Adidas, so they sent us customized shoes.
Some custom Nikes,
yes,
with the Threezero logo on it, and some custom Adidas as well. You got both.
It's not for mass production, only just a one-off.
That's really cool.
Never have the chance. I would like to rock one of those.
So Kenneth, we've moved into the meeting room because we're about to do some
unbox video
live unboxings. I don't do this very often. In fact, I don't think I've done this ever.
I don't think so.
Have you?
No, me either.
Well, this is going to be a first for us. I'm really excited to check out Rise of the Beasts Optimus. Kenneth has Rise of the Beasts Bumblebee because Optimus comes with some accessories for Bumblebee.
Yes.
So we thought while we're here in the offices, we had one, we may as well try it out on camera. Completely unscripted, so if something goes wrong, then so be it.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So be it.
It is what it is. We also have the Bumblebee movie version of Optimus. Bloody hell, Kenneth, this thing weighs a ton.
Yes.
We've got the Bumblebee movie version here, so we can do some direct comparisons, but there will be a full unboxing and review, of course, for Optimus Prime as soon as I get home from Hong Kong, so stay tuned for that video. I've already done an unboxing and review video for Bumblebee, so feel free to go ahead and check that out. we'll get his proportions looking real good. But the first thing I'm noticing, Kenneth, is this version of Optimus does look significantly different from our boy Bumblebee movie Prime.
We can see that basically from our paint is a little bit different.
Not even just the paint. I'm noticing most of the pieces, at least on the surface level, are different. New chest, new ab section, new thighs. The proportions are different on this new one.
We can see that from a TF6, the chest window is quite black.
It's black.
Not see-through. But this one, we have decided to make it clear based on the movies, and we can see the component parts inside Optimus Prime.
It looks like a matrix chamber of sorts, whereas with this one, it was literally all black. I don't know yet if I'm going to be going with the mouth or no. What do you prefer, Kenneth? Mouth or no mouth for Optimus?
I would say no mouth.
No mouth. You're a G1 purist.
Sure.
Kenneth is putting on the door wings for Bumblebee.
Yes.
The scaling. Optimus is huge. He's a big boy.
He's a big boy.
There's not as many reused parts as I thought. I wonder how the ab crunch goes. Should we do it?
Sure.
That's insane. That's crazy. Almost a 90-degree bend. How do you all get this engineering in there, Kenneth?
Just hard work. We can do something like this.
Whoa. Okay. Wow. I mean, there are so many moving pieces here to get it to do that. Stuff that moves out of its own way, and it's so smooth.
Because this is not the smoothest. For the final product, we will try to improve.
Even smoother.
Yes.
Wow. Optimus does come with a hand
Yes.
specifically for Bumblebee. So that's the hand for B, but we do get
The
two
axe.
versions of the axe. We've got the Energon, like ignited version, and the normal one. So which one shall we give to B, Kenneth?
According to the movie, I think it's
This one.
This one. Let's do it.
Posing on camera is always a challenge, but Kenneth, I think we're up to it.
We have to do it.
I think we got this.
Yes.
The joint's really sturdy on Optimus.
For the TF6 one, the Iron Blaster is not able to light up.
Yes,
But this
but
one we have
the arm cannons can.
Yes.
And same thing with B. His arm cannons even light
Yeah,
up.
this is the first time we try to introduce the LED lights for our DRX line.
It would be cool, Kenneth, if potentially in the future you don't have to always rely on batteries. Maybe a second head with the painted eyes. So that way you don't always have to go with the buttons or batteries. It'll look lit up
That's
without.
a really good idea.
Yeah, could work well.
Just a little bit of recolor for the eye area. So
Exactly.
This will be nice.
Out of all of the Transformers lines you've done so far, from TF2 in DLX scale
Yes.
to TF5, TF6, which is Bumblebee movie, and TF7, which is your favorite line, particularly in DLX scale?
I would say this is my favorite one.
Rise of the Beasts.
Yes.
Rise of the Beast Optimus Primal is currently in Shanghai still.
Yes, it's currently
Not to worry.
Shanghai.
We have, this is one we prepared earlier. This is this the right scale though?
That's actual size.
This is actual size. So
Yes.
just for scaling purposes,
Yes.
here we have Rise of the Beasts Optimus Primal to give you a rough idea as to how the line
The
is shaped.
comparison of it.
Yes. So when he's ready, he's going to be quite tall.
Yes. And I think we will have a Mirage and Scourge coming up as well for the Rise of the Beast line.
We looked at Scourge and Mirage and ACGHK last. How's the progress going on them? Are we close to seeing maybe a painted version at some point in the future?
Hopefully we can get it painted during this year.
During this year, okay.
Published next year for the DRX line. We heard many voices on RC as well.
He's the last one to complete that core team of Autobots.
Oh yes.
Mirage, Optimus, B, and RC, and then we've got the whole team.
Yes, we got a whole team. Ooh. Because on our TF6 RC, we received quite a positive review. Since
I really like it.
we do our head sculpt. After we revised it.
The second head sculpt.
Yes, the second one.
Both of these guys, really nice and heavy.
It's quite heavy because of the metal frame.
Very heavy.
Yes.
The DLX line does come with their own stands.
Yes.
So there is, I know I keep going on and on about stands, but I think they are quite important because it sets that scene, it puts them in their element, if you will. It would be cool to get a diorama style stand like what you did with Griffith.
Oh, I see.
Like in the jungle.
It's like a cinematic action one.
Yes.
I think having a stand for the figures is quite important because sometimes posing you can put more the stand.
Get more dynamic and more stable.
Yes, more stable. Hopefully we can get more stands on our figures.
That would be nice. That would be really nice to see.
I think even something like a plain back.
Even just a plain one is fine.
Would be awesome as well.
Yeah, of course. Or even if you Don't want to include it with every figure, which would be ideal. Maybe sell it separately, just a plain black one. 3-0 branded.
I see. Imagine some action stand for the Power Rangers.
Oh, yeah, it's because their poses are really dynamic.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it would help. We had some pre-prepared questions, Kenneth, from viewers actually. One of them was, where does Threezero see themselves in the market in terms of all of the other companies out there as more of a budget option or mid-range or working your way up to the higher end, especially with the very well-engineered stuff like the Transformers figures?
I think for Threezero, I think what I can say is you get the best figures for your price. And I think what sets us apart from other companies is that we have more other license and IPs.
Yes.
For example, we have our Rise of the Beast from Transformers. We have some animes from Japanese stuff. In that, Ultraman as well.
Yes.
So you want it, we have it. We'll try to get more license. So I think what also sets us apart is in terms of doing like mechan and robot stuff and the articulation and
Engineering
stuff, the engineering stuff, we are pretty proud of it.
And even the paint.
Yes, the paint.
Paint on here.
Yes.
The weathering, absolutely outstanding. So really good bang for your buck.
Yes, we'll try to be more better and better.
Threezero does work quite closely with Hasbro, Kenneth, because you've got G.I. Joe,
Power Rangers,
Transformers. Is that something that you might try and replicate with, say, for example, other companies, toy companies like Mattel, with Barbie and all of their other licenses that they have? Just as an example.
So basically, we have some on projects talking with Hasbro, but I'm not able to say here, but we will see in the future. But instead of Hasbro, we are working with many companies as well. For example, like Jubilee Production for the Ultraman, MAPPA for our Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff.
Netflix.
Netflix, Crunchyroll, kinds of stuff. It's not like only we work with Hasbro, we try to work with different high quality companies.
I think that's important.
Yes, and for our latest one, we can see that we are obtaining one from Key Entertainment. It's a newly formed company. They have a novel. This is the key visual of the novel for the Coconut Link.
It's a graphic novel.
Yes, it's a graphic novel. It's like a girl going on an adventure with a robot. So this is the gigantic robot here. This is going to be
One
a
of the
monster.
monsters.
Yes, this is going to be our little product.
This is the color guide.
Yes, the little guy. His name is Dango.
Oh, no.
Yes, so hopefully we can get more stuff from this IP in the future.
In the future.
And for any interested people, please have a watch out of a novel.
Keep an eye out.
Yes.
When it comes to head sculpts, a key focus for a lot of companies, for Threezero, they've had some really, really strong head sculpts, Kenneth.
Yes.
And also some that maybe need a little bit of tweaking and adjusting. We've got from Naruto, Sasuke. But the reason we grabbed this is because there are multiple head sculpts that we can talk about, capturing likeness, detail, etc. So Kenneth, going forward for Threezero is capturing the best likeness possible for not just anime characters, but also realistic characters going to be a key focus, or is that more secondary?
I think getting the authentic look based on the anime and movies is what we are looking for, because that's what our customers demand.
As much realism as
Yes,
possible.
as much realistic. So for the human head sculpt, we try to work with the best talent we could find. For example, we have the collection line Threezero X, which we collab with famous Japanese sculptor and artists like Takaki-san and etc. I think that another important stuff for us about the human head sculpt is that we try to listen to our customers. So then we try to revise it.
If you have to do a revision, if it gets to
we
that
will
point.
do it. We will do it. If there's a need for revision, we will do it. Then for the Master Rider as well. So people said that the Crusher is a little bit unlike the movies. Then we got it. Then we tried to do it.
So multiple different options, detail, realism, going forward will be a focus, and listening to community feedback.
Yes, that's the most important.
Kenneth actually surprised us when we walked through. We had the main hallway, went into the meeting room, and I was like, okay, it's a pretty clean office. Kenneth's like, no, there's more.
There's more.
There are secret doors all over the place here. There's a secret door here. There's a secret door here. I had no idea. It just looks like part of the wall, and I thought this was a light switch of something or so of some kind. But no, there are secret doors, and there is more to the office behind these secrets.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I hope you all are ready.
So this is our engineer Steve, and he's responsible for most of the Rise of the Beast Transformer figures.
Really cool.
So we got a chance to show you, Justin, how we done our work.
We're seeing a 3D model, a rendering
of Mirage.
I can't imagine how many moving parts and pieces are in there.
Yes, it's quite complex. We have to design where the joints are, how can you move the figures, like the head sculpt, the accessories as well.
Get as much detail in
Yeah.
there as possible. And personality, Mirage with a smiling face. I love to see it.
Yes.
And we also have some 3D test shots of Mirage and also a whole host of other things, your Transformers, your
Yeah.
Power Rangers. It's good to see that there's a wide array of stuff that you guys are working on and it all happens here.
This is where I sit every day.
You're a collector.
Yes, we can see I collect many stuff.
Different characters from Gundam, Pokemon, Chainsaw Man,
Yes.
and the blue fish.
The blue fish from Samuel.
Clearly, he's made an impact because he's everywhere.
Yes, he's everywhere.
So how did you get into collecting and then subsequently working for a figure company for those out there wanting to get a start in this industry?
Since I grew up, I was playing like many kind of toys, for example, like yo-yo and stuff.
Yes.
Then afterwards, when I grow up, I would try to collect Gundams after I seen the animation.
So it started with collecting.
Started with collecting Gundams. Then I was studying marketing during university. And afterwards, when I tried to search for a job after graduate, I saw a toy company. Then I saw the job description and requirement, a passion for toys and stuff. And I said, that's for me. And I think what's the important stuff for working in a toys and figures company is that you have to have the passion for it.
You have to love it.
You have to love it. Otherwise, because I have to stand with Transformer all day long. Like I talk to the Transformer more than I talk to humans.
It's very important. Have that love for the product.
Yes.
Have that love for the properties, and the rest will follow as long as you
Yes.
have the experience as well and the education.
So at the same time, like during your leisure time, you try to search for some news to stay up to date with the toys and figures market.
Keep on top of what other companies are doing,
Yes.
and also focus on what
Like
you guys
for
do.
example, what's the customer trend? What is the like?
New movies,
Yes.
shows.
New license, some kind of that.
Of course, it's a big part of knowing what to make and when to make it. That's
Yes.
arguably probably one of the biggest challenges, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir, for allowing us to come into the office and film everything. That's about it for this video. Check out the link to Threezero's website in the description below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video. I love Snake Eyes. That's all right, no problem.
Actually, my favorite display is from wait. I never expect that question.
So the last display has some long since sold out stuff from fucking, what is that movie called?
I still forgot about
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman.
Fuck, what is that movie called?
Real.
Real Steel. Real Steel. G.I. Joe, Breaking Bad. Also, Pedro Pascal.
Who is that guy? He can be in the bloopers.
Yes. He's the guy from Mandalorian, Last of Us. He was also in Game of Thrones. You don't know?
I don't know. Am I being?
Yeah, that's that guy.
Wait, would I be being flamed for not knowing this guy?
No, I don't think so.
Is he really that famous?
Yes, he's really famous. But you can still see that there's a good fuck.
Good work. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
We'll be fine.
We have all day long.
Yes. You guys.
Oh yes. So we have
you ever worn them in the
never
office?
chance.
Not yet. I'm really excited.
Yes, you should.
Definitely worth doing. Oh my god.